Okay. Let me see if we are live on YouTube. Uh, Looks like we are. Perfect. So, hey everyone, welcome to another great session of Rocket Week, which is ongoing right now. And today we have Arif and Zahidu from Team Even News. So both of them have were on a mission to make everything accessible to a lot of countries in the world, which is identified as a common problem. Which, if you are a U.S. company or if you are a tier 1 country company, tier 3 or tier 4 countries cannot afford your prices. So that's why they decided to create something called even deals, which is a competitor to parity deals and not all the others. But they're not much out there, but I think they did a good job at crafting this all together. And today they've joined us to showcase the platform, talk about their background, and take us through it. So thank you so much, Arif, Zaidul, for taking out time first of all to do this of your valuable hours. And we appreciate it to join today and address the community. So welcome to Rocket Hub.
Awesome.
Thank you for
Glad to be
having
here.
us.
Awesome. So if you guys can decide, sorry, let us know why you started Even Deals and what was your motive. I know it might be that there might be a software which is thousands of dollars a month, and you decided that it should be affordable for people across all the parts of the world. So let us know the backstory and what did you guys did before this, and would want to know your kind of spiel.
Yeah, sure. I can start with a little of background about us.
Sure.
So I'm Arif, and uh, I have Zahid with us. So together we've running event deals for last 6 months almost, and where Zahid kind of handles most of the product and technical side, and I'm trying to handle mostly the operations and business side. So the idea of event deals came from our own experience. So we both are from Bangladesh, where the purchasing power isn't that high. So whenever we used to like want to buy a course or something online that was we are excited about, but then you see the price tag of 199 or 299, which is like probably like what an average Bangladeshi makes in a month. So we couldn't like justify those prices. So I think it is also a miss for both end because yeah, one end we are missing those courses, but also the course creators who could probably get a sale if the prices were slightly lower from us. So we experienced this like how there's like a little gap in between, and then but at least then we didn't know about the purchasing parity that much. So but I think like later on when we saw more products. Some of the courses actually had purchasing power parity. So one of the one we got to see is Wes Boss. So he's very popular in the software developer or tech JavaScript community. So his courses had like 60% or 70% off, like for Bangladeshi. So and I was like, oh, that's awesome. So then we started looking into it, and there I saw there's actually products who solve this problem for non-technicals. So that's how we started working on event deals, and yeah,
Great. So I think it came out of your own number one findings of
yeah.
your own country, and then the other countries in other regions which are not don't have a good of nominal GDP and PPP, right? So I think that's a good thought. So till now, who have been part of your journey in terms of users? Are they more e-commerce stores, or are they more people who sell digital products, or are they SaaS founders? Who is part of your audience right now?
So it has been mostly digital product sellers. It's a digital product sellers. It's a broad category I'm speaking of.
Okay.
So it also includes info product sellers, uh, or like ebooks. So, but one of the biggest users we have found so far is course sellers. I think it's because the audience we targeted so far. So we partnered up with some of the course creators, course builders like Podia, Teachables, and all that. So in their docs, they kind of mention us for purchasing parity. So uh, that kind of directed some of the users. So yeah, course creators are probably the biggest one, and then recently we as we started integrating with more payment providers like Dodo Payments, Cream, which are very popular in indie hacking community.
Yeah.
So we are getting also a lot of users from the indie hacking community as well. So they mostly build SaaS products. So we are also seeing some SaaS users.
Got it. That's great. So very much interested and intrigued to see the product, and if you can showcase the whole journey of, let's say, how someone just signs up, gets into the dashboard, and then starts setting up their pricing, brand strategy, and then choosing countries. That would be
Awesome.
amazing to see. If yep, feel free to share your screen. Thank you.
Yeah, sure. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, we can see it. If you can just zoom in a little into the screen, that would be good. You know,
Mhm.
just yeah, perfect. Thanks.
So let me just sign in and start from the beginning.
Sure.
Should I create a whole new account or an
Uh,
existing
no,
account?
no. If your existing account is would be better, you would have some
Oh,
data in.
yeah. So I'll just sign my one of my existing account.
Sure.
So these have some already existing deals. So uh, there's one in production called Retro UI, which is on my other side product. So so I think like before, you know what? Let's just create the deal first. So I'll just create a fresh new deal, show the
Perfect.
whole journey first. So when you create a new deal, you will have a bunch of options to pick from depending on your the payment gateway you use. So we have so far, I think, 7 or 8 official integrations. Stripe being the most popular one. But in case you use a payment gateway that we don't have any official integration yet, you have the option to use manual. But we don't typically suggest using manual because you lose some of the analytics or advanced features like coupon rotations. But in case you don't care for them, you can use this. But if you need a new if you want a payment gateway that we don't support, feel free to reach out and we will work on them. So I'll continue with Stripe for this demo because I think most people are familiar with Stripe.
Yeah.
So I was just taken to his deal pitch, but for if you are trying for the first time, you probably have to like go through Stripe Connect to connect your Stripe account to event deals. So that part is missing here, but I think that would be pretty self-explanatory. So here I have a journey, a couple of steps I need to follow to create the deal. So let's create a deal name here. Let's call it Rocket Hub demo. The description is optional, so I will not need that. And from here, you can select all your products. So the Stripe account you connected to, here you will see all the products shown here. So you can either select all products or specify which one you need for. So I'll just keep it as all products. You can change your currency. I think USD is fine. Then coupon prefix and how long you want the coupon duration to be. I can keep it forever, but you also have options to make it once, so it will not be used again after once it's used, and then repeating if you want to keep changing after every few months or something. Let's continue.
Perfect.
So now here in this part, you can decide which countries get how much discount. So we have divided every countries into 10 groups based on the country's purchasing power. So someone in this group, purchasing group 0.0203, they have probably the lowest purchasing powers. So based on that, we also have some suggested values like how much you can give discount to them. So you can either give these suggested values or put your own custom ones. In this case, let's put a custom discount. And then you have the option either to make it percentage or a fixed. So let's say percentage would be like if you have $100, then it will
Hmm.
cut down 60%. So the prices they will see is 40%, $40. But if you want a fixed USD value, where if you just want to keep like fixed $60 discount, then you can pick that. Let's pull up the rest of them.
Uh, okay, one question there. So, um, many countries,
Hmm.
so if they decide to give the discount, they can give any discount they want, right? So, and if they, one question, if there's an affiliate who wants to promote deals, so can he
Right.
also like sign up to the platform and just give discounts on his end? Like, let's say he's promoting another person's product. So,
An affiliate? No, we don't have that. So we don't cater the affiliates yet. So what will happen
okay,
is if there was a product someone is selling for $100 and an affiliate is promoting them, and someone is using the PPP, then it will just reduce the price from the original one, and whatever the commission comes, the affiliate will get from them. Yes.
okay. And one more question. So, is there for example, are these the only countries in these parity groups which are included, or let's say there are more countries but they're not over here? Is it possible, or you have included every possible country in the world?
I think we have included 204 countries. I think
Okay,
wherever countries found that's like official, I think
got
they're
it.
all in it
Okay,
as
perfect. Okay, yeah, that's it. Thank you.
well. Okay. So yeah, and then let's say this group gets 20%, and if I don't give anything to these groups, then they will not see any discounts basically. And you also have options to give specific discounts to specific countries. So let's say if someone is from your home country and they you want to give them a special discount, like I don't know, let's say Bangladesh gets 70% discount or something. So you have the option to uh, give that let's see, coupon. Yeah. So in this case, everyone will get certain discount, but this specific country will get 70% discounts. So once you're done with it, you can sync coupons. So now this will create coupons, and they're all now synced to your payment gateway. In this case, since I'm using Stripe, these coupons are synced with Stripe. Now let's go to ad side. So this is we're almost at the last steps where you have to add our script into your website uh, for events to show up. So I'm just gonna copy this. It moreover works on similar for any tech stack
Hmm.
you use, but overall you just need to add it into your head. Uh, to our body to enable this. So for this demo, I'll be using Framer site. Uh, let me- this one. So it's a course site,
Of
which
course,
is I
yep.
think
Hmm.
very familiar because it's a 299. So I think this is a good example. But we have official documentation for every WordPress, React, or whatever. So if you go to our website, you can see them. So let's add our script into the header. So for Framer, I think you can just go to settings, and from there you can go code, and let's add a custom code. And I will just paste our, let's zoom in. So I just pasted our event script, and I, let's put it at the end of head. And yeah, all look good. Add this, and let's publish the changes. But now I just have to get the URL of my site and go to events and just paste it here. So if you just paste the URL as this, then it will only show on the home page. But let's say you want to show it on a specific page like pricing, then you just type it pricing. But let's say you want to show for all the pages, then you just start, and this way it will show in every pages. For us, just home page is fine. Let's add the URL. and let's see the upgrade is added. Now if everything goes well, I should be able to hit refresh. What happened? Yeah. So now you can see I have the pop-up banner. So this is the discount we got and the special 70% discount for anyone visiting from Bangladesh. And if someone is visiting from India, they will see the discount from India
Hmm.
or any Brazil or any other countries. But in our case, we didn't get any discounts for this parity group. So Monaco, Switzerland. So anyone visiting from there will not see any discounts.
Yeah, they don't need
And
it. Yeah, they don't require it.
right.
Yeah, makes sense.
Uh,
Makes sense. Yeah, good.
So now you have the option to go to display and customize this however you want to match your
Mm-hmm.
brand. So this was the top banner that was selected. But let's say if you don't want that and you want to show a bottom banner, let me just hide the top banner first. Go to bottom banner, turn this on. Let's change the colors slightly. Uh, I don't know, give it a dark green, and let's put a close button option. And there is a countdown you can add. Let's add it. Uh, no, let's see on the deals batch. So this is a pro feature. So in case someone is on a pre-plan, they will not probably be able to do that, but everyone else will be. So now let's say branding and go to the site, refresh. I'm not turn this on. So, but all things they make, they can see the views from here as well. So this is the preview. Add the preview. So, refresh. Now you can see uh, the designs or style has changed.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then we have some advanced features in the settings section. By default, it blocks all the clearance. So anyone who wants to like just hunt for coupons will not be able to see that. So we also have proxy and Tor verifications as well. Maybe I can see if I can show that in
Yeah,
live chat.
please. Yeah, that would be good.
So, let's see. Let's see if can use a VPN. All right, so I'll just connect to France. Hopefully, this will not interrupt with our call.
Yeah, no problem.
All right, connect to France. Let's hit refresh. Right, so now you can see we don't see any banners, the discount banners, because the event is stated that I'm using VPN. Go back and again, hit refresh again. All right, so now you can see the pop-up back because I'm now not using any VPN. And,
Mm-hmm.
and you
Uh,
also have like
I had a question.
yeah.
So, are there specific VPNs that it kind of blocks, or is it all the VPNs in the world?
So we have tested with tens of VPNs, and our customers have also tested with there. So uh, we I think we should have like more coverage for 99% of the VPNs. But in case there is any niche VPNs that doesn't support, anyone can let us know, and then we can also add support for that as well. But for all the major VPNs, we have tested ourselves, and yeah, it detects all.
Okay, so you tried off with all of them and it worked. Okay, maybe most of them which you know of, and so, but anyone over here who is watching this and will watch this in the future, if you have certain
Mhm.
VPNs which you're using and you think that that might cause trouble for you, then just
Mhm.
let the team know, and then I think you guys can add it pretty soon. Okay,
Yeah.
great. Yeah.
And then you can also go ahead and like add some extra additional verifications to be safe if you want. So for example, we have like auto refresh coupons, and this is a very powerful feature you can use. So and this will allow you to like change the coupons based on the parameters you set. So for example, let's say you want to make it that each time one of the coupon is redeemed, you want the coupon to automatically change to a new one, so no one else can use it. You have the option to do that. So if I just one and save this, so now this coupon will only be able to use once, and no one else will be able to use the same. Lastly, we had this build any custom solution that we don't support, or anything you want basically. So you can use this API feature to add your custom implementation. The last part I want to talk about is the analytics, because I think this will help you to make decisions like which countries are working well and whatnot. So on the analytics, I can just like show the product we just created, the Rocket Hub demo. So here you can see that total impressions was four, but there's only one unique user, which was me, visiting from Bangladesh. And this is the impressions and visitors. So far, nothing was redeemed, so that's why it was zero. But as you get more and more visitors, you will see this fill up. So we have another account that we use sometimes. It's on Retro UI, where you can probably see the last 30 days. So these are the total impressions. And then the top countries has been India, and you can see which other countries they are. Yeah, I think that's all the major features. Feel free to share if there's any questions.
Can you show integrations? Are those in the integrations? Are those the ones?
Yeah, so
The
they're the ones,
s-
right.
okay,
So they're the ones we shared in the details page. So these are the payment integrations. Uh, FastSpring, we added that recently, but we are also working on new ones. Like currently, we are looking into Razorpay. Some of the our users ask for that, and then maybe PayPal. So we have some in pipeline to add more and more.
okay. And one more question was the Zapier and Pabbly integration, which is like a third party, right? So let's say if do you already have that, or you plan to add Zapier in the future?
API.
Yeah, Zapier, or Webhooks
API,
API,
right.
whatever. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Uh, no user haven't asked for yet, but so we don't having it in our roadmap yet. But if anyone need, yeah, we can look into it.
Okay. And when it comes to roadmap, can you like let us know what's big? What are you working on next?
Right. So let me. So maybe we should put the roadmap on top. But right now, if you go to at the folder, you can see our roadmaps. All right. So this is what we have done so far recently. So recently we added fast string integration, and this is currently in progress. So right now we are working on adding a white label integration. So some of the agency owners wanted to have this, so they can customize it into their own brand and share it with their users. So the user don't know if it's like even deals. They will see like it's a agency, basically their own solution. So
Okay.
this is
Hmm.
uh, this is what we are working on, and there's some other ones in planned. So one we are excited for is localized pricing. So this would be uh, the changing in currency, basically. So if someone from India visiting, they will see INR. Someone for Euro visiting, probably see in Euro. All that.
So basically the local currency,
Right.
but again at the discounted rate. Got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are some other features like I think this one you already did pricing page and table generator, so probably should be here. But either way, yeah. So these are in planned, and there's also one we plan to work on. It's a big update, but I cannot find it here. Okay, it's probably because it's not in the public view. But basically, it's for our holiday discounts. So if for example Black Friday is coming up, let's say, and you want to show like a pop-up banner for Black Friday deal for specific, let's say
Hmm.
10 a.m. EST to on 1st November to like 29th November. So it will automatically handle that, and or based on the time or different countries, it will automatically show the banners and hide the banner when the deal is gone. And this could be like for multiple not just like for Black Friday but for any holiday discounts. If you have a specific holiday in India, let's say Diwali, it's a, I think a very big holiday in India. So if you want to show Indian consumers like, hey, we have a Diwali discount
Hmm.
on this day,
Okay.
so anyone visiting from India will see that pop-up banner. And this could be for other countries as well.
Got it. I even like the translations. So
Hmm.
what you're doing is you're going much deeper into this product, which is
Right.
the layer one is basically giving them the parity pricing.
Hmm.
Layer two is giving them the local currency in which
Right.
they know they can associate themselves with, right? Otherwise they don't need to convert it and
Yeah.
see how much would be deducted from their account. Number
Right.
three is translation, just giving them into their own language.
Hmm.
So then that basically means that then anyone can buy, without
Yeah.
doing extra steps. So you're kind of making it easy for them to um,
Right.
just use it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right. Yeah.
And there was a question about how many websites can this be used on, or there's no.
Right. So it depends on the plan you get. So we made a custom plan for Rocket Hub.
Right. Yep.
So I think in tier one,
Mhm. You have
right,
okay, the
you
number of
use
products.
five
Right.
products, yeah, so five
Right.
websites, and then in tier two you get three websites, and in tier three there's unlimited
Unlimited.
websites.
Okay, that makes sense. So I think it's not about the websites, but it's about the products. Correct.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, and how does your API work? Because you have API access. What is the use for API inside Even Deals? Is
Right.
it the same as webhooks?
Uh, we in our even own pricing. So for example, if someone visits this banner on top, like there's a Bangladesh offer. So if you check on this, the prices changes automatically, and then the pricing table reflects that. So this is not just like a typical banner. It's like a integration with their users payment gateway and like pricing tables and stuff. So if you just want to like build a custom solution like this, they can use our API to get the user country information and all that, and the coupons and all that. But they can build the UI to make it look more integrated.
Okay, got it. Cool. And there was one more question about the physical products because those people think that they are being left out. So, do you guys in the future plan to integrate with Shopify or any big e-commerce providers? Because I think that would be a bigger market for you as well. Because then there are people who sell certain products at certain price, and then they can completely make their store locally to someone's
Mhm.
country. What do you think about this?
Could be based on just our assumptions so far is that there in physical products there is a big cost on like making the product. So in the good thing about like the digital space is that if I made a course, I don't have to like remake the course. So no matter if someone buying from the US or someone buying from Bangladesh, it doesn't matter. Like I there's no overhead cost for me. But if I'm selling a clock, then I have to like make the clock for US, and if someone buying from Bangladesh, I have to make the clock for Bangladesh. So there's a big
SKU
cost.
problem.
Right. So that was just our assumption that's why probably it's not super suitable for physical products. But if there is any space that we are not familiar of, or if there is actually a good use case that we aren't familiar of, then yeah, sure. If any user have such idea or use case, then they can let us know and we can work on it.
Okay, that makes sense.
I
Yeah,
wanted to add a
I,
little bit here.
please. Yeah,
So,
you haven't talked since beginning, so I thought we should
yeah, I
keep
was like
it.
listening because he was really good at it. So I didn't want to like interfere. So we are actually working on a Shopify integration as well, and we researched a little bit, and there is a lot of digital product sellers in Shopify as well. So we are mostly targeting them, but if anyone wants to use the script for their physical product, they can just as easily do so. They can use our coming soon Shopify extension. So
Okay.
yeah, we are working on a Shopify extension as well. But yeah, as
Reason?
Arif said, it is kind of hard to offer parity pricing for physical products. One of the other reasons is that the shipping costs. So a lot of physical
Hmm.
product sellers, they don't even try to sell in those countries, but
Okay.
it could work for some specific type of physical products. So yeah, if someone wants to use that, if it makes sense for their business, then they will be able to use it as they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes
We,
sense.
we
Yeah.
recently did add a integration with WooCommerce, and I think we are now the plugin is live on WordPress. So we found out like a lot of even digital sellers sell on WooCommerce and like Shopify and WordPress ecosystem as well. So
Mhm.
uh, apparently like 12% of Shopify sellers are like digital product sellers or something. Don't quote me,
Wow.
it's from AI. So yeah, so there's still a decent market that over there that we can capture.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, that's good. Thank you so much for this, taking us through the product. I think product, your updates, your what you're working on, and why you started Event Deals. I think it's a unique opportunity. So anyone watching this, get the lifetime deal from Rocket Hub. They're in for a limited time, and I think they are growing pretty quickly. Because if you see, look at parity deals and other products, they're not many players in this market. This problem is identified because people have started buying online a lot, the digital products. So they think that okay, it's time for them to expand to other markets and get more users on board. And they know the population, which is a big population in this part of the world, is huge. So they don't want to miss out on. So if you're someone who just sells in the US or Canada or the English speaking countries and wants to expand, use Eventees. I think you would get more users on board. So yeah, I think before we wrap this up, Zaid and Arif, you want to say something? Any statements from your side?
No, not much for free. Just try it out. There's a free plan, so if you like the product, you can move into paid options. But if you don't have to. But I would say
Okay.
just give it a shot and and see how it works out.
Okay. Do you want to give a parity pricing on your deal right now? If not, we can just get specific for certain countries. But yeah, I think it's a
Yes.
pretty sweet deal. Anyone who understands the value of this should surely take this up. So yeah, I think we are good. I had my questions cleared till now, whatever we had, and this is good stuff. So thank you so much, Saeed, Arif, for your time. I think we took a lot of your time, but it's good. Thank you for doing this, and I think we'll see you soon. All right.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Bye bye. See you.